I'm a little late to the party, but Kyrie Irving, roughly 48 hours after his trade request, he is being sent to the Dallas Mavericks for Spencer Dinwiddie, Dorian Finney-Smith, a 2029 first-round pick, and 2 second-round picks. He's also being sent alongside Markieff Morris, who's on a minimum deal. Doesn't really affect the trade salary-wise or anything like that, but the Mavericks get another wing-type player to kind of replace Finney-Smith or kind of fill in there, but the big news here is Kyrie Irving finally gets the trade market going. I mean, I wrote about it a little bit, but I was guessing that the trade market was going to be frozen until he got traded. It's a good thing now that since it's the weekend, the trade is over. I think the Brooklyn Nets got a fairly good return, good not great. They get 32 million off the books, or the Mavs get 32 million off the books with Dinwiddie and Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie, I think, has a couple more years left on his deal. Finney-Smith has 3 more left, plus a player option. And so there's they can still work with those salaries in the offseason if they decide to tank, if they decide they want to buy it or whatnot. They're salary fillers, just in case. But 2029 first round pick, I mean, I know it's in 2029. We'll see what that happens down the line. The 2 second round picks, of course, they could flip for in a minor deal or something like that if they want to. Those are kind of unimportant, but considering Kyrie Irving's on an expiring deal, considering Markieff Morris is on an expiring deal, I think that's a fairly good return. You would assume the Mavericks are going to try to extend him. They have his full bird rights, so they can in the offseason if they want to. They can sign him I think a 2-year, like $78-79 million extension before the end of this league year, and so they still have time to do that if they want to. But I mean, the biggest story here that I haven't even talked about yet is now Luka Doncic finally gets that backcourt mate that he's been looking for. In Kyrie Irving, who is a star caliber player. He comes with his off-court baggage, but the Mavericks appear to be willing to take that on. They finally get that superstar player next to Luka. I'm interested to see how this works, just because I don't know how it will entirely fit with Luka off the ball. That I have questions about. But I'm sure Luka will be at least a little more willing to play off the ball with Kyrie Irving at the helm. So I think this is a pretty good trade for both sides. I'm still interested to see how this works out for Dallas and Brooklyn in the end. I wonder what Brooklyn will do. What happens with Kevin Durant, I think that's probably the biggest question. Whether they're going to flip Finney-Smith, or are they going to trade Simmons? Are they going to trade Dinwiddie? What exactly is their plan moving forward? I'm sure we will find more clarity with that in the offseason. With Dallas, how does this change? Are they going to trade Maxi Kleber now? Are they going to trade Tim Hardaway now? They got the point guard they were looking for, but what's next? Is this the last move they're going to make to the deadline? Are they going to add to their front court? Are they going to add to their wing depth? What are they going to do now with Finney-Smith gone? So those are the questions that I have. Again, I'm a little late to the party, but guess what? Kyrie Irving now traded to Dallas Mavericks 5 days ahead of the deadline. Let's see what goes on from here.